The question might come today, whose side are you on? And it might be a difficult one to answer because both of these squads love to don their black and gold. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Boilermakers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the football first. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Snagged in the middle, it's Hernandez. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will take the field for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920, so imagine now with all the technology. He's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest.
On to running room. Running on the Jets. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Finding an escape route. He's loose. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Enough to move the chains.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to throw, it's Chambers using the quick game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it.
Touchdown, Wake! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robertson. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get it down at the 35. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Trying to bully their way in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. Fourth down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Hamilton. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going for the big play. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Chambers. Caught behind the line. It's Carney. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Mays. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. The throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
To the air, it's Chambers. Got the quick pass. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit trying to tie it up late in the half. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And with time running out here in the 1st half, the offense will take a knee, content to be on top as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Demon Deacons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to buy time. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Third down play from the gun. Gets it out quickly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hands it off on the counter. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you have my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Nice pickup on the return, but more in... They got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Mays. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Works the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robertson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on second down. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. The Boilermakers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Boilermakers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the air on third and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the Demon Deacons get it past the sticks. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Carney. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Mays. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. To throw, it's Chambers. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level there.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down coming up. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will have first crack at this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And the Rebels want to move quickly.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to the 40.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
To the air on second down. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Purdue's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's in open space downfield. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Raymond. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just could. And an open man, he'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. They've got the screen set up. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Boilermakers have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Hauls it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. Swings it out to the flat. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Robertson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. line now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it on the move. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Coming out with it, it's James. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Give to the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boilermaker! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Robertson. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Fine.
It's a seam wide open. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Purdue. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go, and this defense is...
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Open space at the 25. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football. That
touchdown Rebels! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown, and here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Tempo and overdrive. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Robertson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll immediately call timeout. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Purdue! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back has it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Buckley. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36, and it'll be first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Floating away. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Snags it over the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the back. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
The Rebels pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Breaks the tackle.
And just a great job by the defensive instinct, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the run play, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He'll pull it on the read. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality?
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Hainsworth. Across the 25. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. It's complete. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Firing to the right, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Number 10 with the grab and the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Coyotes, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss, and that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boilermaker! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M.
Give to the running back.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Rides the back on the option to give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rebels are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And the sack, and this offense has just
lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The kick is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. He wants to change this route. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll go to the ground, running into the open space.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence for that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Powell.